Welcome everybody, it's Taormino reporting, and today we've got some gaming news. Now we've got a lot coming out of the Nintendo camp this week. One of the major pieces of information that has been released is Nintendo Switch's pricing for their online service. Now compared to the PlayStation Plus and the Xbox Gold membership, it's pretty cheap compared to the other two. Right now, Nintendo's announced for a full year of service is only going to cost $20. If you wanted to get for a month, $4 or $8 for every 3 months. Now what that's going to include is multiplayer gaming and a dedicated smartphone app so that you can coordinate with your friends in your online services, as well as a compilation of classic titles like Super Mario 3, Balloon Fight, Dr. Mario has given examples, Nintendo eShop discounts, as well as an online lobby and voice chat. Now, a lot of those features aren't going to be available until 2018 when it is a paid service. Right now it is free, but when it becomes paid, then you're going to get the benefits of the paid service, which is the classic titles, the eShop discounts, the online lobby, and voice chat. Now, it wouldn't be a gaming news briefing if we did not discuss gaming rumors, especially this close to E3. There's a potential of a lot of leaked gameplay and images. Now with this particular game, Super Smash Bros. Has leaked images being on the Nintendo Switch. Unfortunately, the leaker has come out and announced, since this has been brought to everybody's attention, that these images are fake. Unfortunately, everybody, you're going to have to wait just a little bit longer to get these Smash Bros. On the Nintendo Switch. Fingers crossed, maybe we'll get a port in the future. Now there's been a new Pokemon mobile game announced for iOS and Android containing Pokemon reminiscent of Pokemon Rumble. Now there's not too much news about this Pokemon game other than we know that it is about toy Pokemon making and battling their way across various islands. I'm assuming that we may hear something a little bit more at E3, but as of right now, we know that we're going to get a new Pokemon mobile game that we can take around with us. This just in, Niantic has announced that there's going to be legendary Pokemon and PvP battling coming to Pokemon Go this summer in a new interview. And I quote, "Because of the huge success, we have delayed some planned news. Now we are working and announcing new updates for the summer in the Northern Hemisphere," he mentions. Like giving more value to the choice of teams, launching legendary Pokemon, and battles between the players. One thing we have learned with Ingress is that the game sustains itself if we are capable to create social interactions between trainers, and we are working on that. Although there's no official confirmation, it definitely looks like it's good information for Pokemon Go. I would personally like to see us be able to capture some of those legendary birds, or maybe even a group event like they showed in the commercial to try and capture Mewtwo. How about that? The most exciting thing on my agenda today is the Super Nintendo theme park. Now, Nintendo has actually filed a trademark application for Super Nintendo World Attraction. Now this information is coming from the heads of Nintendo working directly with Universal Studios to produce a Nintendo theme park within Universal. Now this is mentioned that it's not only with Universal Studios Japan, Hollywood, and in Orlando, so it's going to cover all three. Quote, "Nintendo theme areas are coming to Universal Studios Japan, Universal Orlando Resort, and Universal Studios Hollywood. These will be expansive, immersive, and interactive. They will be highly themed and authentic environments filled with multiple attractions, shops, and restaurants. Guests will feel as if they are playing inside their favorite video games, this time in real life." I'm super excited for something about this to happen. I know that Universal Studios has a section of their Islands of Adventure park dedicated to Marvel. Now, we all know Marvel has been purchased by Disney. My best guess, for me assuming, that Nintendo was probably planned on being the replacement for the Marvel land, the Islands of Adventure Marvel section, the superhero section at that park. Only time will tell. I just want to bring back an old tweet from Nintendo of America saying, at Nintendo America wrote, hashtag Super Nintendo World featuring attractions based on many Nintendo titles is coming to Universal Studios Japan. This was back in December 12th of 2016. Unfortunately, we've got... I'm going to quote WWE's Bad News Barrett on this one and say, I'm afraid we've got some bad news in regards to Final Fantasy VII Remake and Kingdom Hearts 3. Unfortunately, the development cycle is going to take a little bit longer than we all would hope. During recently Square Enix's financial briefing, both Final Fantasy VII Remake and Kingdom Hearts 3's planned release windows fell under 2018 and beyond. Please, everyone, make sure you're sitting down for this. This means that the earliest that we could see the game is possibly in April of 2018, but this means that more likely that it would release later than that date. The only thing I can think of at this point is just remember how long it took for us to receive Final Fantasy XV. It's 10 years. Square Enix's president, Yusuke Matsuura, stated, quote, we plan to launch each of these upcoming titles in the next 3 years or so. That's killer, guys. Director Tetsuya Nomura stated in regards to both games still have a way to go, but he was hoping to show something off in 2017, so fingers crossed that we may see some new trailers at E3. Unfortunately, it is not looking good for the remake of Final Fantasy VII and Kingdom Hearts 3. We're not going to be able to get it on in our hands at the end of 2017. Just keep your fingers crossed that we can maybe get it during 2018. Fingers crossed. Speaking of Final Fantasy XV has released a new update including a new Behemoth jacket for free for Noctis to wear, as well as a special survey. Now, this survey is asking for players what they would like to see in future updates for Final Fantasy XV. A lot of them include pieces of story, possible playable characters, and any type of additional stat boosts and things of that nature. What I personally picked was a backstory for Arden. I like Arden. I like that he's the bad guy. I think he's a very good bad guy, and I would like to see how he became this really, really bad guy. I want to see what turned him so bad, because he obviously wasn't bad there at first. But E3 is coming up soon, guys. I want to ask you guys to leave any comments in the comment section below. What are you expecting to see at E3? Are you expecting to see more new IPs? Are you expecting to see new ports on the Nintendo Switch? Or maybe some new indie titles? Is there something new that you would like to see come out? Me personally, I would love to see another Animal Crossing title come out for the Nintendo Switch. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, what you guys think is going to happen at E3. I'm certainly going to make sure that I cover it. It's going to be an amazing, amazing week. I can't wait, and it's so dang close. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and tune in next time.